Hi, I'm Hyundai the Dietitian, and welcome to Healthy Made Simple, where I show you how to make healthy eating simple. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a post-vacation recovery meal. I recently went on vacation with my family, and it was a wonderful time. Got a little bit of a tan going, and while we ate some very delicious food throughout the week, when we got back, the thing I wanted to do most was eat a nice big bowl of veggies with some lean protein to help my body recover a little bit from all the out of the norm eating that I had been doing and help my body naturally detox. So if that's something you're looking for, whether you are post vacation or maybe you had a day or a stretch of days where you were kind of eating outside of your norm and you want to get back to a healthy eating routine, this meal might give you a good suggestion on how you can do that. So if you're interested to see my post-vacation recovery meal, stay tuned. Alrighty, let's go.
All right, we're going to start out with some shredded romaine lettuce. And I actually shredded this myself. This was a head of lettuce that I took apart, washed, and then I sliced it up really thinly, which I think makes it a little bit easier to eat versus bigger chunks of romaine lettuce. So that's going to be the base of our bowl. And then next, I'm going to add in diced up tomatoes. These are Campari tomatoes. They're really, really juicy. And I do like to retain that juice and add that into the bowl as well to create more moisture and make it more flavorful as well too. But these are delicious tomatoes. You can tell from like the deep red color that they have that they're a little bit on the sweeter side. I much prefer these over your typical Roma tomatoes, especially if I'm going to be eating it raw in a bowl like this. All right, once the tomatoes are in, next we're gonna do cucumbers. And this is an English cucumber that I diced up and I'm just adding it in. Again, the vegetables are very simple in this. These are things that I typically have at home. I just like to put it all together to make it a really delicious meal. All right, there go the diced tomatoes. And then next is going to be chickpeas. And this is a can of chickpeas that I drained, rinsed until all the bubbles are gone, and then I just added a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper into the bowl to season the chickpeas. Nothing really more to it. If I had some lemon on hand, I would also squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in there too, but I didn't. So just olive oil, salt and pepper. That's all it was. So that's going into. And then next is going to be the protein, the bigger protein portion, which is going to be cooked chicken breast. Now, I cooked this chicken breast very haphazardly. I had big chunks of chicken breast that I cooked in the pan with just a little bit of olive oil and my typical seasonings. And I knew it was too thick and I knew I should have cut it in half, that it wasn't going to cook through all the way. So about halfway through cooking, I ended up slicing them up and throwing them back in the pan and cooking it kind of in its own sauce. It actually turned out okay. There are definitely better ways of cooking chicken breast. This was not my best effort, but it worked for the day for a really quick meal. So as much chicken breast as you need to get your protein intake in there. And then I realized that I forgot the bell peppers. So I'm just going to add a little bit of bell peppers on top. I've mentioned before that I'm not a huge fan of raw bell peppers, but when it's diced up small like this and kind of mixed in the bowl with everything else, I don't taste it as much, and it adds a nice little boost of vitamin C in there, a little bit more fiber, lots of nutrients to make this a really delicious and nutritious bowl. So, and it looks pretty too. I like the color that it adds on. And lastly is going to be our dressing, which is going to be a balsamic vinaigrette from Trader Joe's. Again, you can make your own balsamic vinaigrette, but I really like this one for a bottled option if you are stopping by at Trader Joe's and looking for a healthier dressing. And that's pretty much it. That is the entire bowl. Lots of veggies, some lean protein with the chicken and the chickpeas in there too. And this was such a delicious meal. And we ate it outside on our patio. So it felt like a perfect summer meal for us. And I felt so much better after eating it. It really did help my digestive tract get back on track too, especially after vacation when things can go a little more out of control. But this was our meal for the night. So I hope this gave you a good idea. And this is what it looked like once I mixed everything together. And there was a lot of balsamic vinaigrette at the bottom. So I dipped in some bread afterwards to soak up all those juices to really round out the meal at the end.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like to do recovery meals like this and have your own ideas on how you can do that, please leave a comment down below and share your ideas with me. I'm always looking for other ways to incorporate a big bowl of veggies and make it delicious. So if you have your own ideas, leave a comment down below with it, and I'd be definitely interested in trying it out. Thank you again so much for watching and following Healthy Made Simple. Stay tuned for more videos coming up on how to eat healthy and follow a healthy lifestyle in a simple way. Thanks again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.